Global Daily News Briefs. AI competition, climate extremes, and space exploration continue to shape international policy and technology discussions. The Middle East remains the world's dominant security concern as U.S. Iran military exchanges continue. Shipping in the Strait of Hormuz and Red Sea faces disruption, and oil prices remain elevated. Russia, Ukraine fighting continues with heavy drone and missile attacks while European governments respond to both security and political developments. Global markets are closely watching geopolitical tensions, energy prices, and new U.S. trade measures affecting Canada. U.S. military operations against Iran continue alongside heightened homeland security alerts for Americans overseas. New U.S. tariffs on many Canadian imports are creating fresh trade tensions between Washington and Ottawa. Canadian provincial leaders are evaluating responses to the expanding trade dispute. Global sports. Navigating the massive aftermath of a historic summer weekend. The 2026 FIFA World Cup, co-hosted by the USA, Canada, and Mexico, concluded on July 19th, shifting the soccer spotlight to summer transfer windows and preseason tours. The golf and tennis worlds are also fresh off major weekend finales, with the Open Championship and Wimbledon recently wrapping up. Meanwhile, the MLB trade deadline and NFL training camps dominate the North American sports cycle, while global combat sports and motorsports hit the midsummer stretch. NFL training camps are officially opening across the league this week. Top storylines include rookie quarterback contracts, major holdouts, and the beginning of preseason preparation. NCAA/College FB, SEC, Big Ten, and other major conferences are concluding their media days. Fall camp report dates for players are just weeks away. Global entertainment. AI-generated music labeling system launched. Streaming hits record highs with Latin and country surging in US. Sky ITV £1.6 billion deal reshapes UK media. Microdramas emerge as Hollywood's fastest-growing format. Global celebrities. Taylor Swift marries Travis Kelce. Oscar winner Brenda Fricker and soccer legend Kevin Keegan pass away. Turkish comedian Deniz Göktaş detained over religious remarks. Global movies. Low-budget horror Obsession becomes one of most profitable films ever, $400 million plus on $1 million budget. 12 U.S. states sue to block Paramount-Warner Brothers' $110 billion merger. Toy Story 5 dominates charts. Music trends. R&B/hip-hop dominance levels off as Latin, country, and AI-generated tracks rise. Billboard Hot 100 sees Taylor Swift's 15th number one. World Cup final features historic halftime show with Madonna, Shakira, BTS, Bieber, and Burna Boy.
Microsoft ecosystem. Advance AI-driven capabilities across the Power Platform and Microsoft 365 ecosystem. With a strong emphasis on agentic AI, governance, Copilot integrations, and productivity enhancements. Key themes include expanded agent sharing/distribution, improved content creation and automation in SharePoint/Teams, Dataverse as a core agent data platform, and ongoing 2026 release Wave 1 rollouts focused on security, modernization, and enterprise-scale AI. Consumer hardware/software sees Surface Pro 12/laptop 8 with Snapdragon X2 rolling out globally and Xbox Game Pass, adding the Planet Crafter on July 21st. July is the enforcement month for lifecycle deadlines and AI-native tooling. The biggest immediate impact is SQL Server 2016 reaching end of support on July 14, 2026, forcing upgrades or YesU purchases for an estimated 20% of production instances still on it. This coincides with Windows July 11 Patch Tuesday, KB 5101650/KB5099414. Delivering point-in-time restore and 500-plus fixes, and Azure reserved VM cutoff on July 1st for legacy VM families. On the development side, Visual Studio July 14, 2026 update and GitHub Copilot's shift to usage-based billing are now in effect, while Dynamics 365 2026 release Wave 1 enters auto-update phase. Google ecosystem. European Commission ordered Google to open 11 Android features to AI/search rivals and share anonymized search data under the DMA, while U.S. antitrust remedies continue reshaping default search deals. Simultaneously, Google fully replaced traditional search results with Gemini 3.5 Flash-generated AI answers globally, rolled out July 10, triggering a reported 58% publisher click-through drop and fresh lawsuits. On the product side, Waymo is racing toward its 1-million weekly rides goal, currently 500K/week, expanding to 4 new cities, despite a brief SF outage and July 4th battery drain incident. Android/Play Store is opening to third-party app stores July 22nd, Epic settlement, and Pixel/Android hardware chatter. Pixel 11a leaks is heating up ahead of the August 12th launch event. Apple ecosystem. iOS 26.6 is expected to ship next week with security fixes, bug fixes, and a new anti-scam/iMessage safety alert, while Apple's broader software cycle is moving toward iOS 27 and visionOS 27 later this year. iPhone/iOS. The most immediate iPhone news is the iOS 26.6 release candidate, which points to a launch soon and includes security improvements, blocked contacts changes, and early groundwork for an AI-enhanced Siri. Vision Pro/visionOS. Apple's current mixed reality focus is visionOS 27, announced at WWDC with features like Siri upgrades, visual intelligence, panorama-to-scene tools, and faster Wi-Fi support for Vision Pro. Thank you for watching. See you next time.